Hey, this is Leslie, the freebie guy from thefreebieguy.net. Welcome to iReview episode 1, where I'm going to be doing a review of Optimized Press. Inside this video, I'm first going to answer the question, what is Optimized Press? Then I'm going to give you a video walkthrough. I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons, and then I'm going to give you my final verdict. But before we get into it, let me tell you my Optimized Press story. When I launched my 7-day bootcamp, I spent a lot of time making sure that the content was great content. I made the videos, I made the written tutorials, I put together some task sheets, and I spent a lot of time making sure that that was as close to perfect as possible. One of the challenges that I had was the design of the site. I wanted to make sure that the design complemented the material. Now, I knew I had a few options. I considered going out and trying to hire somebody to design an optimized website for me in terms of the squeeze page and putting the content together in an attractive way. And when I thought about how much that would cost, the numbers just kept adding up and adding up. Then, fortunately, I got an email from a marketer that I know and trust talking about Optimized Press and saying that it was a very good option for setting up squeeze pages and landing pages and delivering your content in a very attractive way. So I decided to go ahead and check it out, and I was pleasantly surprised. So, what is Optimized Press? Optimized Press is a WordPress theme that allows you to easily create squeeze pages, sales pages, launch and pre-launch pages, one-time offer pages, and much more. It really does this in a very easy way so that anybody can get a professional squeeze page up or sales page up and make it optimized to increase conversions. So what I want to do now is give you a video walkthrough so that you can see how easy it can be to set up a squeeze page or a sales page. I'm in my WordPress dashboard right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new page. I have the Optimized Press theme installed, and you will see that it will give me a number of options. I'm just going to name it Optimize Press Demo. And then I'm going to scroll down here, and you're going to see it has a squeeze page customization options section right here. What I'm going to do is select some of these options. I want to put a pre-headline. That's what goes right before the headline. So I'm going to say something like, interested in setting up a squeeze page. And then I'm going to select that I want a headline. Check out Optimize Press today. I'm not going to put a subheadline. I do want there to be a video because I'm a guy that loves video. I want the height of the video to be 340, the width of the video to be 600. And then I'm going to scroll down here, and I need to put the URL to the video. Or if it's on YouTube, I can put the YouTube embed code right here. I have it set up so that I have the direct link to the video. So I'm going to copy that and paste that in here. If you have an iPad or iPhone compatible video URL, you can put that in here so people can see it on their mobile devices. You can put a graphic if you would like. I'm not going to do any of that right now. And here you need to put the web form code. So what I'm going to do is go into my Aweber account, and I'm going to grab the HTML code, copy that, and paste it in here. And you'll see it'll automatically add some code here. I want to select a button, and I'm going to put get instant access. And that's all I'm going to do for right now, just to keep it simple. Over here, you can see that we have a bunch of templates that we can choose from. I'm just going to put squeeze number 1. So that's the first squeeze page template. And then I'm going to click on publish. Now you see how long that took, and I have a page set up already. I'm going to click here now on preview changes, and that will show you my landing page here. I have a video here that will automatically play. I stopped it just now by clicking on it. You have the place to enter your name and your email, It has a very attractive Get Instant Access button, and I can change that button to a number of different colors. You have the arrows pointing down to it, and it was really that easy for me to set up this squeeze page. I just did it from scratch, and it took under a minute. So as you can see, this is very powerful and it's very easy to set up. Now let's talk about the pros of OptimizePress. Number one, it's extremely easy to install. It is extremely easy to use, as you just saw in that video walkthrough. It is easy to modify, and it's based on WordPress. Now you might not know this, but I love WordPress because of how easy it is to make changes, how easy it is to add content, and how much Google loves WordPress. So this is a plus. And this is something that really sold me on OptimizePress. Another very important thing for me is that you get to host your own content. I really do not like paying for a service and not being able to own that on my own hosting account. When you have your own hosting account and you have your own content, you are in control of your business, and it helps to set you up for success. Another pro is that it's very attractive. You just saw how easy it was for me to put together a really attractive squeeze page, and there are a number of different options for squeeze pages, and I show you that there was a bunch of templates, but let me just kind of walk you through some of them. Here you can see one. We have a video to the left, the opt-in to the right. You have a footer at the bottom, and it just looks really clean, simple, and it's very effective. Then you can see this example where you have a video to the top right and the opt-in box to the bottom, and you need to opt in order to get access to that video. Also very effective. In this example, we have a launch sequence where you have the main video in the center, and then you can show that there are videos coming soon and release them over time. And this is a very great way to launch a product. You've probably seen many of the big guys use a system like this, and many of them are paying a significant amount of money for this, and you can do this if you have OptimizePress. This is another very simple one, but very effective. If you're giving away an ebook, you can have the preview of the ebook there, or a preview of the training material that you're giving away to the left, and to the right you have an opt-in box. Now there are two more very important things for me. And that is, number one, it is inexpensive. It doesn't take a lot of money to get OptimizePress. And number two, there's no monthly fee. There are many of these type of squeeze page generators and sales page generators that you're paying an expensive monthly fee. And that is not the case with OptimizePress. Now, is OptimizePress perfect? No, it's not. There are some cons. And the cons that I've been able to find, there's no membership site component. If you're selling information and you want to protect some of the information that you're selling, there's no built-in way to do this. However, I've found a workaround that I am implementing, and that is by using a membership site script like Wishlist Member. It integrates very well, and you can use that along with OptimizePress to deliver your content, to protect your content, and to even run a full-fledged membership site. The next con that I found with OptimizePress is that it does not have a built-in affiliate program. So if you are thinking about running an affiliate program, you'd have to use a different system along with OptimizePress, but you'll find that there are many out there that can work very well with it. So although this is somewhat of a con, it's not a huge problem. So now for my final verdict. As you can probably tell, I think OptimizePress is very good for setting up squeeze and sales pages. So if you are in need of an easy way of doing that, OptimizePress is definitely for you. I highly recommend it. So if you're interested in checking it out, you can go to www.thefreebieguy.net/OptimizePress. That's it for this iReview. If you're interested in more, you can go to www.thefreebieguy.net. I'll see you in the next one.